"Sir, you're not welcome here.
You need to
Please
leave
leave
now."
before we call security." The waiter's words cut through the low murmur of the high-end steakhouse, loud enough for every table to hear. All heads turned toward the entrance, where a soaked elderly man stood, his coat dripping from the storm outside, a faded military cap clutched in trembling fingers, his eyes uncertain and full of quiet shame. He glanced down, clearly embarrassed. "I just wanted to rest for a minute," he murmured. The host leaned in closer, voice dipped in false kindness. "This isn't a shelter, sir. Please move along." The room filled with the sound of cutlery and laughter, well-dressed diners paying no attention until one table stirred. In the far corner, 6 men sat in silence, broad shoulders, close haircuts, and an aura that didn't need words to command respect. One of them, his face marked by a jagged scar near his jaw, set down his drink and rose slowly. The waiter froze. He noticed the ink on the man's wrist, the trident and anchor, Navy SEAL. Then one by one, the others stood beside him, tall, calm, focused. The entire restaurant fell into hush. One of them walked over to the old man, his steps deliberate, his boots tapping lightly on the polished floor. "Sir," he said gently, but with unmistakable strength. "Are you Staff Sergeant Raymond Douglas?" The older man blinked, caught off guard. "Yes, I was, long ago." The SEAL immediately raised a salute. "It's an honor, sir." The waiter stumbled backward. "I didn't realize." The SEAL cut him off. "You didn't ask. You saw his coat, not the service behind it." Another SEAL stepped forward, offering his arm with care. "You're not leaving, Sergeant. You're having dinner with us." The man's eyes filled with tears. "You don't have to do this." One of them replied softly, "We absolutely do, because you did it first, for us." A seat was cleared instantly. They led him to the head of the table like he was royalty. In truth, he was. The waiter vanished into the back. Whispers rippled through the room, but no one interrupted. As the meal unfolded, Raymond spoke, not to impress, not to relive glory, but simply to share. He talked about the nights in the jungle, the friends who never made it home, the weight of medals he never displayed. He didn't boast, he remembered. And the 6 men, warriors hardened by modern battles, sat in full attention. Some wiped their eyes quietly, because no matter how advanced their training or powerful their tools, they knew their legacy stood on the sacrifice of men like him. Midway through the meal, the restaurant manager arrived, having heard the commotion. He approached nervously. "Mr. Douglas, your dinner is on the house." Raymond shook his head gently. "I'm not here for anything free, son, just needed a warm seat." One of the SEALs turned to him. "He didn't come for charity. He earned every bit of this." Another added, "Honestly, we should be the ones paying him just to sit here." The manager straightened, eyes softening. "I understand. I'm sorry, Sergeant." When the night came to a close, Raymond quietly tried to slip out, coat over his shoulder, ready to head into the rain. One of the SEALs caught him. "Where to?" he asked. "Back to the shelter," Raymond replied, voice low. "It's nearby." The SEAL shook his head. "Not anymore. You're coming with us." Raymond blinked, unsure, and that was that. They surrounded him, shielding him with their jackets from the cold rain, guiding him to their truck, not just giving him a ride, but a place. Not for the cameras, not for likes, just because it was right. Because true warriors don't forget those who came before. And in that quiet, wet night, a soldier who had slipped through the cracks was reminded that honor endures, that brotherhood isn't buried with the fallen, that in a world often obsessed with image and youth, there's still room for respect that's been earned the hard way. Because some heroes wear medals, and others, they carry stories too heavy for anyone else to hold.